I got to tell you, honestly, that wasn't a quick stoppage. That was a righteous stoppage. And honestly, the job of the referee is to protect the fighter and protect the fighter's health and safety. And if you were watching carefully, Peter is an experienced professional fighter, a world champion, undefeated fighter. He knows how to take a knee when he has presence of mind. He knows how to take a count when he has presence of mind. I think he was standing up on courage alone. And that's why Harvey Dock is a great referee, because when you're a great referee, you do the right thing for the fighter's health and safety, even if people are going to yell at you, even if people are going to curse at you, even if people are going to be angry at you. And I think what Harvey Dock did was the right thing, and that's why I think he's honestly one of the best referees in New York and in the country. I thought that was a completely righteous stoppage, and Peter was standing up on courage alone. You know,
technically, he leaned on the ropes, and some refs call that a knockdown, so he should have been given a count.
It wouldn't have made. He didn't go down and take a count. He stood on his feet. He didn't come forward. He didn't put his hands up. His eyes were not there. I mean, you know, you have to make a judgment as a referee, and the judgment has to err toward the side of the fighter's health and safety. You know, Danny Jacobs came back from a knockout loss to Pirog, you know, and cancer, by the way, to become a world champion again, and now he's a superstar. That was an amazing performance. But, you know, it's the first loss of Quillin's career, but he's going to live to fight again. If he would have been allowed to stay on his feet and come forward toward another barrage of punches, he might be in the hospital right now. So, like, honestly, like, to criticize that, I mean, I can understand, like, you know, in the moment I can see someone saying, oh, that was quick, that was quick. No, that was the right thing to do. Honestly, really was.
Very well
Why
said.
do you think fans or, you know, media members need to see a knockdown to think a stoppage is proper?
Because they're not, there's a couple of things. One is a lack of education, which you can't blame them for. The other thing is, they're not standing as close as the referee is, looking into the guy's eyes. I wasn't as close as the referee was, but I was in the first row, and I happened to be at the angle where I could look at Peter and see there was nothing in his eyes. So, like, it wasn't a controversial stoppage. It really wasn't. It was a ballsy stoppage by a very, very good referee that didn't care what people thought and protected the fighter.
Okay, here, we're gonna use a microphone, okay? Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People should be really, honestly, people should be admiring his work tonight in terms of what he did as opposed to criticizing him.